All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to another fascinating episode of the podcast Talk with 12. I'm your host, Marcus 12. I'm here with.
I'm E. Jenkins, Kamara, your co-host, and on today's episode again, we are here again with not a stranger to this podcast, currently the most trending man from the country, Cape Man coach.
I'm Samir Kamara alias Giovanni Trapotini.
Giovanni Trapotini, we'd like for you to tell us like, a little bit about your team preparation from the previous stage.
Oh, we've been working well. The team, we are in our gear. The boys, we are all set and ready to take on Grenku in the semi-finals come Wednesday. We are grateful to God. No major injuries, no two bookings. All our players are eligible to form part of our team against Grenku. So we are optimistic of 100% of a win come Wednesday to see our best work for the finals.
So let's take it back a little bit. Yeah, ranging from your preparation up to now you're in the semi-final. Has there been a time where your team or you have faced like circumstances in the line of financial, like paying players?
No. We must tell the Grand Kima steering committee thank you for the level of support. The people of Grand Kima also for the support. I think Kima, if maybe right, Kima is one of the higher paid county this year, county meet. The players, they got their pay on time. In fact, before game, at times, even when we went to Basel, they paid them and for 2 games before they even play. So at times, in fact, they owe the county because sometimes they get their money before the game. So, but in terms of support, I think we are good and there's no major problem.
So the county have been backing you so far?
Yeah, so far
so
we are good.
Let's come to this way. During the protest, I'd like to know how was it like for you and your team during the protest, and also what did you learn from that?
We took the right path by firing on protests which were legit. The fire feeder illegal player and the rules are there. The tournament is governed by rules and regulations, and we try to use the rules and regulations, and it was clear, everything was seen. We presented all our proof that those players were illegal. Those players played for the DC, and later on were transferred all of the transfer window, and everything was proven. So just we were relaxed. All we knew after the game, we knew that we were going to get the 3 points because the rules are there, the laws are there, it's written, it's clear. So we're relaxed.
Let's discuss this protest a little bit. When did you know that something was wrong with the entire team?
We noticed
before the game.
We noticed it when we were in Basel, when we first saw them play against Grenjide, and later on when they play against Basel the first game, and later play against Grenjide. So we noticed it for in Grand Basel that indeed they had more than 3 first division players. So quickly when I noticed it, I went to their page, Wodogisi page. I tried to search their page and get their starting lineup on their video games, on the past game, and I got few screenshots from the last games they played, which were against Ghana SC, Harry and Larry, and that of Blackman Warrior. But the last 3 games, those guys were involved in, so I tried to get a screenshot of the games and whatever. And we knew it was something that there's no way, it's not possible way to play on December 16th. Where the transfer window closed on the 31st, and then you come to play in the county meet. So it's not possible to play for 2 teams in one phase of the league. So it was like something that we already knew. We already had to protest. Anything we're praying for them to feed the players against us. That's all.
Italian guy for.
Let me come quickly, Marcus. Your side lost 3-1 against Lofa. Did that influence the way you approached the game?
No, we went to the game with everything. We engaged the game with everything because that was a game that we had 2 options, either we win or we draw. But at times, sometimes football game when you prepare, the players go on the field, they are the one to implement. So it all went our way, and the red card was the turning point, the major turning point in the game, and that's how it ended. So at time football, it goes that way. Yeah.
So at what point of that protest that you knew that came out going to come fit to us?
From the onset, before I told you from Basel.
Is how you call it? Academy is a political tournament.
Yeah, bro, we need to change the mentality. Academy is a political tournament. Football don't have football don't call political. Yeah. We gotta be fair and straight. Because the last time I told you and Marcos, if you want to lead to be politically, as Manja said, Manja Boyka, one of our senior brother from Grand Kima, if you want to lead to be politically, then you go to any see that party register. Yeah, that's football. We don't bring politics into football. The rules are there. The league are going by rules. If you say we should raise a 3 for division, Let everybody play by the rules. Ourselves, we could raise them on the 3-4 division. Because myself, I got 3rd division team.
Yeah.
I would have taken 1st division player to put in my system.
Yeah.
But you can't manipulate the system. You got to be fair and straight.
Yeah, so you are a coach. What do you make of this entire situation, especially for that player? And remember, within the middle of that situation, within the middle of this whole thing, he won.
Won MVP in the 2nd division.
Second division. What do you make of the entire situation, especially speaking to the player?
Yeah.
It was so disappointing, especially for the player. You got to value yourself. You got to set a standard. And these are things that we don't do in Liberia. We don't set standards for ourselves. At a certain level you reach, you don't go back down. Because if you go back down, you carry your career backward. Yeah, how can you be playing the first? You in the 2nd league, you took your team to the 1st league, you get in the 1st league, performing, people looking at you, then you take yourself from the 1st league to come back to the 3rd league because of content made. I think it was so disappointing, so frustrating on his part, and that of the Wodogizi FC CEO Momo Saros. I think he had influence on those players because they will not do it on their own.
Yeah.
But you know, a lot of times that players, due to the hard times and stuff, they had to go because they need the money that we made from content made. But I think it was very frustrating on the part of the player. Those players, I think they need guidance at times.
So, Chabatini, your 1st year in the academy, you are into the semi-final. So, how are you feeling? Are you proud of yourself?
It's normal, as it's always. We give glory to God. You know, in everything, say give thanks to God because it's God that been doing it for us. Before we went to the tournament, we know we are sure of reaching this far because this is a team that I personally put together. It's not a team where you go, you take over and meet people. They're almost like we went to MPA. There's a team that started from scratch. I built a team up. I brought players who understand my philosophy.
And Jing is no player from the country in the team.
Yeah, it's the first time. It's the first time to happen in Cape County that no player and official came from the country. Yeah, because I wanted to change the mindset. I wanted to change that dynamics that every time people must come from Cape Man, whatsoever. You can be living in Moravia and it's from Cape Man, no issue. Because you need players to win country, you need quality players.
Yeah.
You need quality players. And our league in Cape Man is not up to standard like the league in Margibi or the league in Grand Bassa or in Maryland.
Let me just come in with something here. You are talking about not taking players from the country and having quality players. That has to do with you going on your own philosophy. So that means the country allow you to go on your own way. And I think this is one thing other coaches lack. Because some coaches, when they go to the country,
when you always say set a standard, bro.
Take certain players from this county.
The country need him, so they gotta do.
Not that case for you.
Yeah.
Jenkins, before I take on the job, I told the people my job should be 100% without interference. If you interfere in my job, I give you your job. I'm not begging for a job, Jenkins. I'm not begging for a job. So if I come to take your team, you say, "Oh, Pepe, I want you to do the piece of job." You give me the benefit of that will be a piece of job. That's my job. If I don't deliver, you take me off your job.
Action.
But you give me the right to do this job, and I know what I'm made of. I know what I'm capable of doing. So what I will tell you, this job I'm taking is 0% interference. You don't have nothing to say in it. All you need to do, give me the financial support, and I will deliver. That's all.
And I guess that's exactly what's going on.
Exactly what's going on. If you see our team, our team, Jenkins, we are the youngest team in the country. The first time in country for the case, 17 players. I've never played country. When I came out of 25 players, 17 players first time playing country.
Wow.
Yeah.
You are actually changing the dynamics.
Yeah, because you see, if the team, the young team, very young team, and.
Speaking of your team, let's speak of some of your players, especially talking about the wonder kid, Ralph Weir.
Yeah.
What do you think of him so far?
Yeah, brilliant kid. He's still in a growing process. Very brilliant. In the next 2 to 3 years, I think he'll not be in Liberia for the quality of football he can play. But he's still a work in progress. He still need to be guided by some. Yeah, and I think if he just relax himself, if he just put his act together and be more professional, trust me, in the next 2 to 3 years, Liberia will benefit from your talent hugely. Your
performance in the country, you have got among spectator or lover of sport that Ralph the Academy or the Gavo should be,
at national
promoted to the national team or Anthony. So is there any plan of moving up in that direction?
Marco is not a rush. Yeah, for now we are young coaches. We are not rushing. For me, I'm not rushing. it's something that you should know, Marco. Nobody need to tell you that we coach Labrador national team. In the next 2 to 3 years, Labrador, in fact, Labrador will come knocking on all those. So we're not in a rush. We're preparing ourselves because right now, I gotta be honest with you, Marco. My mentality is not coaching Labrador.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in Labrador where we'll be moving all us and PA this. That I want to go outside because when you go outside, I love challenges. I love to challenge myself. So I want to be outside coaching because if you look at the entire setting, Labrador, all the coaches want to
When
be.
you say outside, it's bro, like, which are the